everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Samaya and this is Samaya Be Well. In today's video, I will be sharing my March 2021 budget spread. I budget by month, so this will be a monthly budget. I made these stickers. You can check out my Etsy shop in the description. And if you haven't been to my channel before, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. So let's get started. Usually when I start my monthly budget, I start with my income. I don't say how much income I have because the internet is crazy, but I do put my sources of income. So first we're going to start with my salary. And that is my salary and my husband's salary combined. And then my second source of income is Etsy. My shop is less than a year old, so I never really expect any income, but I'm always pleasantly surprised with my orders. So those are my two income sources for the month of March. Moving on to my fixed expenses, we're going to start with rent. And that is $1,950. Next we have student loans. These are still in deferment, but I like to put them down here. And my student loan payment is $576.35. Moving on to my car payment. And that is $468. Next we have my car insurance. And this is the insurance for myself and my husband. It is $226 even. Moving on to tithe. We budget $400 a month. We're pretty consistent with that, so we make sure to put it in our budget every month. Next we have subscriptions. And we budget $182. So these subscriptions include things like Spotify, YouTube, Adobe Illustrator Suite, which I use for designs and for editing videos, our gym membership, our internet bill, and I believe that's it. And Google Drive, that's all. So that is all of our subscriptions at $182 per month. Next we have our phone bill, which is $20, and that's just for my husband's phone. And next, I have a new fixed expense, and I'm gonna call it tech. So tech is my latest fixed expense. We just bought a treadmill that we were paying off for the next 3 months or so, and also including my iPad payment. So this comes down to $319. So those are all of my fixed expenses. If I total them all up, they come down to $4,141.35. So if you have been a subscriber for a while, you see that my fixed expenses have increased from month to month for the last 2 months or so. It's not ideal, but we are making some life moves. So those are my fixed expenses for the month of March. Next, we're going to move on to my variable expenses. So for my variable expenses, I usually start off with either gas or food, but I'm going to start with food this month. And we are going to budget $500. This includes our HelloFresh subscription, grocery, and BJ's runs for bulk items. Next we have household. And I'm budgeting $400. This is for water, toiletries, any Target runs would come out of here, unless it comes out of my allowance, which is my next category. Allowance is $500. and we split that. It's $250 each between myself and my husband. Next we have gas, and we are still budgeting $240. That seems to be working for us lately. Next we have utilities, and this month our electric bill is super high, so we are budgeting $300. Next we have events, and we are going to be budgeting $200 this month. My best friend's birthday is at the end of this month, so I plan to get her a gift. I'm going to send it to her since we can't really go out or do anything with, pandemic and whatnot. So I've budgeted for that, and also anything random that might come up that we forget that we're supposed to be doing. We're going to put that in the events category. So next we have my favorite expense, Mochi, who is my pug puppy. He is going to be 7 months soon, and we've been budgeting $100 for him each month, and that's for food. Any medicine or treats that he needs comes out of that category. And last but not least, we have taxes. And this is not how much we're paying for taxes. This is how much it's going to cost for us to file our taxes. So we're just putting $100 for this category. Okay. Awesome. So that is all of my variable expenses for the month of March. If I total them all up, it comes down to $2,340 even. Cool. So now that I've gone through my fixed and variable expenses, I'm going to just come down here and summarize everything, starting with my income, which I leave blank for now, and then fixed expenses, and then variable. Then I'm just going to put all of these totals here. So $4,141.35, and then $2,340 even. So at the end of this month, I usually come back and fill out the actual categories. So right here and here with what my variable expenses actually were, and my income with my salary plus Etsy. And this kind of gives me a grasp of what my next month's budget should be based on how much I actually spent. So for right now, I'm going to leave these blank. I'm going to move down here to my dollar signs, which I include in my budget kit on Etsy. And I like to just put some financial goals down here. So for this month, I want to have 5 no spend days. So what that means is that I will have 5 days with no fixed expenses, variable expenses, no impulse purchases, nothing like that. And you would think that would be really easy, but Target is my guilty pleasure, and I am so quick to go on the app and buy something randomly, Target and Amazon. So when I make it a goal to not spend money for at least 5 days, it really helps me to double check whether I really need things. So I like to make that one of my goals each month, to have 5 no spend days. I believe I had 4 in previous months, so kind of stretching myself. So I think that's attainable. Next, my other goal is that I want to save $250 in cash. And this will be added to my cash envelopes. That's really ugly. These, the $250 will be added to my cash envelopes where I save my sinking funds. I don't really have a specific category that I want to save $250, but last month I did not save as much in cash as I wanted to. So I want to just make it a goal to save $250. I don't care how I do it, if it's like $25 10 times a month, I just want to physically go to the bank, take the money out, and put it in my cash envelope. So those are my 2 financial goals for the month. usually here I put some extra money that I want to put towards my student loans, but I'm going to just focus on these two financial goals this month. There's a lot going on in March that I am excited for, but I don't really have the extra money that I want to put towards my student loans this month. So that is pretty much it for my March 2021 budget. 2021? Yes, 2020 for my March 2021 budget. It feels so weird saying 2021. Yeah, so that is my budget spread for the month of March. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them in the comments and give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down to let me know how you felt about this video. Be sure to check out my Etsy shop linked below, and on your way out, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching my video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.